Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to New York or Nothing. I'm coming back to you guys after a bounce back win from our guys. Oh my god, I'm so happy that we were able to get this win. A lot of you guys were saying this wasn't a must win. I feel like this was a must win. We really needed to win this game, especially with the second half of the schedule being as hard as it is, especially after having one of the worst games of the season against the Milwaukee Bucks. They completely shut us down. Giannis was just too much for us after his triple-double. Like, you just noticed the Knicks team shrinking to the moment, and you know what? I'm not gonna complain too much about that. We are 1-1 with the Bucks in the season. We beat them the first time. Since I got my RJ Barrett jersey on, let's start with the man of the hour, RJ Barrett. You guys can't understand how happy I am to have a game where Julius Randle has a triple-double, and that's not the topic of conversation. That's not the first thing I want to start with. Because of his excellent play, we don't need to jump right into that. We can talk about how RJ finally had his career high 32 points. He finally got over that threshold of 32. Previously, his career high was 28 points, which is still amazing, but you know, 32 points off some efficient shooting. He only took 21 shots. He was just playing so well for a kid who's 20 years old. I feel like a lot of the haters finally have like what they need to just shut the hell up, because like, you know, RJ has shown us that he's a great player in the NBA. He's going to be great, but he hasn't really had those bursts of like 30-point games, you know, 28-point games often. So people are just like, you know, he's not that great. But he has consistently shown that he has improved in every single statistical category. He's shown that he's a well-rounded player. In the beginning of the season, he was shooting so poorly. And, you know, over the last 7 games, I believe he's shooting 50% from 3, which is a huge improvement for him, where there were some games where he was just shooting so bad. I think a lot of that comes from better shot selection. You're noticing that the game is coming to him much more naturally. He's not taking really dumb shots. He's not really taking poor shots, and you know, he's letting the offense just flow. I noticed that last year around the same time, the same thing happened. Right before the All-Star break, he didn't seem that comfortable, and then right after the All-Star break, you noticed that he got into his groove. We had that huge win against the Rockets. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit right after, so we weren't able to see if that was really sustainable, but I'm really hoping that this second half of the season that RJ is the reason that we're able to get on top, because we're expecting great play from Randle. Randle's going to play well. It's just if RJ can just take it a little bit over on top, this second half of the season where we're expecting a very hard schedule can be a little bit easier. We can manage to win a few more games. I love the passes that RJ is doing. You're noticing a lot of them are just open drives, like kick out drives when he's taking it to the rim, and then he'll see that Randle's open in the corner, and he'll just, I see a beautiful bounce pass from him to swing it to the corner, and man, I just love this chemistry between Randle and RJ, man. Another thing I have to shout out about RJ, his off-ball play. Wow, so much better. A lot of the times before, he just didn't know where to be on the floor. He didn't know where to stand. He's finally moving around, and we call him a slasher. He should be slashing, you know, backdoor cuts to the rim. That should be his bread and butter. You know, it's been really frustrating to watch Obi not live up to the expectations we had for him. We thought he would be an NBA ready player. I'm okay with giving him some more time, being more patient, because he's a rookie. Obviously, we have to give him time. But wow, Emmanuel quickly has filled in those shoes so quickly. He's so great, man. Like, the only thing I have to say about him is the shot selection could be a little bit better, but he's a rookie. He's gonna get it. He's playing like, I'd say he's playing like a third-year player right now. He's looking so confident out there. Him shooting at such a high clip from 3, shooting 40%. It's so impressive. It's so great for our core of IQ, RJ, and Randle. I'm so excited to watch them play. When they share the floor, we're just noticing they're playing so well together. They're gluing really well. All of them are definitely a threat from 3, and you just need that in the NBA. You need a player who can at least be a threat. Like, they could make a shot, maybe like a 35% shooter. That's still okay. That's why Elfrid Payton is just not working. I know I told you guys I'd stop with the Elfrid Payton slander, but we're back at it. Like, he cannot even make open threes. He can't kick out. Like, it's so frustrating to watch him play. And Emmanuel quickly just is making the game much more fun to watch, much more exciting to watch. He's playing at a high level for a rookie. Shout out to Worldwide Wes. Everywhere you go, you leave a worldwide mess. Man, shout out to him, man, for being so stubborn on getting Emmanuel quickly. We really needed that shooter at the end of the day. Glad we got him on our roster. Let's talk about the star of the team, all-star. Yes, RJ had the 32 points. Yes, Emmanuel quickly as a rookie had the 21, looking good, great assist. But let's talk about Randle, man. Triple-double. Bounced back from a really bad game against Milwaukee. He just didn't look like himself in front of Giannis. He just looked so uncomfortable, and to see him play so well in a bounce back game with a strong exclamation point win. So happy. He was shooting amazing from three. Some of those, man, I know I said it earlier, but wow, those fadeaway mid-range shots, man, nobody's doing it like him. Vucevic is nice, Sabonis is nice, but they just, I don't know, man, they can't really take over a game like Randle does. And I know that they don't have to be in a position where they have to take over the game because they have better players, but Randle sometimes, when you give him the rock, man, he'll get you that bucket, and then defenses just scatter. They just don't know what to do. What are you supposed to do when a guy that big is making baseline mid-range fadeaway shots on you? Like, you're stuck. These guys are all up in Randle's grill. His shot isn't super high arcing, but it just swoops in, and they're just net. Nothing but net, man. So much, so exciting, so lit. No one expected this high play from Randle. The triple-double, like, yes, getting the points is nice, getting the rebounds is nice. We know he's a double-double machine. We know he's able to give us 21 and 10 every night. But the 10 assists, man, that's some Jokic-type passing. You see some of the passes that he's doing to RJ to get him free in the corner. This is all Knicks fans wanted last season. There were just so many times where Randle was driving into the lane and RJ was open for a kick-out three, and he just didn't take it. He just didn't pass it to him. Now you're seeing RJ play confidently because Julius Randle trusts him. He trusts him to kick him out to him, get him the open three. At my job every day, I feel like another fan sees my wallpaper or sees a hat or sees something and be like, oh, you're a Knicks fan? And like, you know, I'm always wearing Knicks gear. And anyone who knows me knows that I have a whole closet full of Knicks gear, even if it's subtle. No one in previous, like, what, 4, 5, 6 years has ever said anything to me. The fact that we're winning, you just see New York coming together. And shout out to our roster. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Shouts out to Leon Rose, Randle, RJ. We really making this thing click. Let's move on to Brooklyn coming on Monday. It's going to be a really tough game. I want to mentally prepare Knicks fans to go through a tough one. It's the first game against Brooklyn, and it's at Brooklyn. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a lot of shit talking on the timeline, but nonetheless, the Knicks actually have an opportunity to win. KD's out. I'm just saying, if KD was in, there was no chance we were winning this. He's unguardable. No one on our roster can guard KD. But, you know, KD being out, I think we have a shot to win. There's definitely a chance that, you know, we can make things work, play some hard defense, maybe get some shots to fall, and maybe we could win. But hey, excited that we're even here. Excited that we have a national game. Excited that the Knicks are finally relevant again enough to just be talk of the town. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We always talk about Knicks basketball. Recently, I started talking a little bit about NBA Topshot. If you guys are interested in that, I'll leave a link down below. Maybe you guys can check out that video. Next video you guys probably see me will be a Topshot video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are entering the giveaway. Details are on my Instagram, New York or Nothing. Make sure you guys are joining that. And yeah, appreciate everything. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.